Y'all, I'm sorry. Something was going on. Y'all. Oh, let me mute that. Okay. Audio should be working now, yes? Hello? Yeah. Hello? Alright, well, I have audio playing on my TV, so I'm assuming that it's fixed. If someone could let me know, that would be great. Okay, Karen. Thank you. I must have hit the mute button on my my phone. You know, the software I use to stream. Alright, how is everybody doing? Wait, Deborah, you can't hear? Deborah, you can't hear? Really? Karen, can you tell Deborah to maybe go out and come back in and see if that helps? Alright, I got this sign this morning from Walmart. They put their Mardi Gras stuff out. Because I guess Christmas is officially over at Walmart, which, So this is like a big, I mean, it's pretty big. So, I'm also filming a YouTube video right now, but I'm at the part where I would normally speed it up anyway, so I'm going to stick some mounting squares on here. So they can be setting up while I'm adding the rest of the mesh to this wreath. Oh, okay, Deborah. I was like, oh, please let it not be on my end because I don't know how to fix anything. I can't believe your vacuum cleaner came that quick. Alright, so I'm going to set this off to the side. Hey, Patty, to dry. Okay. Now now that we got that figured out, I wasn't going to come live. I was just like, eh. And then I sat down and worked on this, and I was like, well, if I'm just going to work on this, instead of listening to a podcast or sitting here in silence, I might as well get on live and see what everybody's up to, at least while I do this little part. I went to Walmart this morning because I was like, let me go now. It was super early. I was like, let me go now because I don't want to be in the grocery store all this weekend. I don't want to be anywhere until after Christmas because it's just crazy. Y'all know that, though. I don't think that's a specific to here problem. When I walked in, I was like, oh, hello, Mardi Gras. And y'all, this was the craziest base design I've ever done. I was like, I was doing it and I was trying to be confident when I was filming the video, and I was like, I don't really know what's happening. I don't know what's going on, but I'm faking it till I make it. It was kind of rainy. It was raining here yesterday, and then today it's just been like hot and drizzly. You know, it's supposed to be like 77 on Christmas here, and like, I usually have a pretty crappy Christmas because I build it up so much in my head and then it never lives up to my expectations. But pair that with it being 80 degrees and humid on Christmas Day, But the day before Christmas and the day after Christmas are both cold, so I'm hoping the weather switches one way or the other. You know, like it comes in early or it comes in late. But it'll probably just be hot as hell. Are you cooking, Deborah? We do Christmas breakfast. Because when I was living in Florida, you know, it was just me and my mom and Carl. And I was like, can we just do breakfast instead of me coming over there in the morning and then staying until, you know, lunchtime or dinner time? So we just used to do breakfast and then open presents, and that's kind of what we've stuck with. And I make a monkey bread. And Christmas Eve, I got my mom a ham. And she's doing a ham, potato salad. I'm making shrimp mold, green bean casserole. Because, y'all, this is the first year any of us has had green bean casserole. My mom's made it like twice since Thanksgiving. I've made it like 3 times. I was like, I guess that's like our new side dish thing. But I just want some ham and potato salad. My mom makes such good potato salad. What do y'all do? Y'all do Christmas Day dinner or like Christmas lunch? Every time I say like, oh, we're eating like Christmas dinner or Easter dinner or Thanksgiving dinner, it's always at like 1 o'clock. Like it's always lunchtime. I never knew anybody who did like Christmas dinner at like, dinner time. I don't know if that's a southern thing or if that's just everywhere. Oh, I've got to stop yawning. I'm gonna end up falling asleep. Oh wow. Yeah, we get by my mom's. Everybody gets at like 9 or so, and then um, we'll eat, do presents, and usually hang around until like 1 or whatever. My oldest sister usually leaves early because she's got other places to go, but I don't have anywhere else to go, and I don't think my other sister has anywhere to go. We're supposed to be having a little thing on Christmas Eve, and we're going to go look at lights and get daiquiris and eat ham, I guess. I don't know. Wow, I must have been asleep when I cut this one. You see, look at this one. It's like, I'm gonna put that side on the inside. I cut this purple, green, and gold mesh with the wood burner. I tried to do the purple with the wood burner too, and I was like, no, because I don't have a 21 inch. I don't have a cutting board that's big enough. So I like kept having it scooted around. And I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this. But this base is 21-inch mesh that's cut into 12-inch sections, and then instead of like making the loops, like I'll show y'all in a little bit. I just made a Valentine's Day wreath with the awareness ribbon method, where you do the little awareness ribbon thing with the 21-inch curls. This one goes from like this to this, and then it overlaps this to this. So it goes like around the frame like this. And if you take this out of the equation, this is how full this base is with it's not even a full roll of 21-inch mesh. So I said, okay. I hate cutting 21-inch mesh because it's, like, I can't cut it sitting down. So inevitably my back starts hurting, but I was like, this is a nice full base. I was not expecting it to be that full. Because the mesh is not, like, super, super thick. But now I want to order like a premium extra wide 21-inch mesh and do the same thing and see how it turns out. Oh, why is this one so skinny? This one must have been from inside the roll. I'm trying to open her out a little bit. Yeah. Oh, You can barely see this one because it's purple. But see, there's a pipe cleaner that goes from here to here, and then there's a black pipe cleaner that's holding on to. There's two awareness ribbon things in the middle because I couldn't really I couldn't figure out how else to get the 21 inch mesh in there, so I just did the awareness ribbon and shoved them in there. Oh no, I lost my spot. Alright, everybody quit grabbing everything. Everybody calm down. So I'm only doing it on the outside because this is all going to be covered up probably. I cut a 10-yard roll into 24 10-inch pieces and then 12 10-inch pieces. So when I make another wreath, I can use this for all the outside ties with, like, you know, a green or a gold or another pattern. So like this wreath uses one 21-inch roll, but there's a lot left over. I don't know if there's like 12 pieces, but that's probably enough to do something with. Yo, I had a ruler out when I was cutting this, and it's still like all over the place. Ow. Okay. I mean, that is a nice little wreath. Probably 7 inches deep right now. And it's very dense. Like, why don't I have any? I don't have any purple. I don't have any like blue. I don't have any black pipe cleaners. Yeah, I was really surprised when I got to Walmart this morning and saw all the Mardi Gras stuff. I was like, okay. I mean, I was kind of looking for this, but I guess people who don't live here y'all don't have Mardi Gras stuff around this time of year, huh? I know Michelle, she lives in Texas, and she says when it switches over from Christmas, like Christmas goes directly into Mardi Gras and Valentine's Day here, but I guess hers goes into like football stuff. And like, shouldn't it have been like in fall? But I guess, I don't know. But she lives in Texas, so maybe that's a Texas thing. This is from the Tai Zhao Hao Wang Pufeng Arts and Crafts Factory. You think these people make this stuff and they're like, you know, they're like putting this stuff together and they're like, what the hell is this supposed to be? use polyacrylic, Patty. I won't put polyacrylic on this because if you put anything over like exposed glitter like this, it tends to like dull it down. But sometimes I do the backs. This is like a real wooden sign, so I'm not as concerned. If I was using like a Dollar Tree sign, I'd probably put something on there, but I don't worry about it. I don't have a guarantee on my wreaths or anything, so wait, hold on. I have to have my full concentration to stick this pipe cleaner through this mesh. I don't put like a guarantee on my wreaths about how long they're supposed to last, but they will last a very long time. I think the first thing that is always going to go is the sign. You know, unless it's a sign that I've made that I know how many coats of polyacrylic are on it, and I know that it's made out of real wood. But I think most people understand is, you know, don't put it on your front door if it's completely uncovered, you know. Does that look good over here? Yeah. I want it to be I want it to be centered, but not in the middle, like off to the side, but centered. What is this? Vertically? I want it to be centered vertically, but not horizontally. Well, I guess it depends on which way you're looking at the wreath. Alright, I don't want to tighten that down all the way yet. If y'all have any questions about wreath making or what I do, I am here to answer, so ask away and I will do my best. I am not about like gatekeeping information, especially if it's going to help you. You know, do what you want to do. Because I would love it if y'all all bought my wreaths, but I would love it more if you watched my videos and made a wreath yourself. Because what is the fun of me making all the wreath, you know? I don't really like how this one's going over here, but it feels secure. So maybe we'll be okay. Somebody remind me to order pipe cleaners tonight. Y'all should see this mount I ordered for my my cell phone to be able to stream. It's made to clip onto like dumbbells when you're working out, and I was like, who needs to film them? I get that people film themselves like wide angle to check their form, but like if I'm lifting a dumbbell, why do I need that camera like pointing at my face? But it clips right onto the frame that my the pipe that my this is not straight. The pipe that my frame is hooked on. And it was $17, and I was like looking at it, and I was like, oh wow, that looks really nice. And I got it. It's literally like two things like this, and this one rotates. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, if it saves me 45 minutes of me trying to get my my live started because I got to keep adjusting the camera, I guess it's worth it. but also I cannot imagine me going to the gym and hooking my phone up to this thing so I can record myself. I think I'm going to clip these out because I'm not going to do tails because I have a bunch of other crap to add to this wreath. I think those videos of people like videotaping themselves at the gym are like so cringy. Like, we get it, you go to the gym, you're in shape, awesome. The gym I used to go to offered tanning, and it was so gross in there. I was like, I am not taking my clothes off inside of this place. I went to one in Florida. It was because I only do the stand-up beds just because I like that better than feeling like I'm in a casket. The one I went to in Florida was so nice. Alright. I think this is not sitting right because there is no pipe cleaner behind here to pull this back, but it's okay, I think. Damn, I missed one. I mean, I'm sure I missed a lot, but... Oh, there's one right here I missed too. Okay, well, I guess we're still doing this. Okay. Oh, spray. More freaking pipe cleaners. Alright. Plug in the skillet. Okay, find the extension cord to plug in my skillet. Let's hope I didn't just unplug my phone. What am I doing now? Oh, ribbon. What do we think? Should we add black and white to this bow? Maybe not. Maybe we'll just keep it purple, gray, and gold. There was a lot of ribbon that came in yesterday, or Thursday, whatever it was. I have three 1.5 inch prints, three 2.5 inch prints, and 3 solids. Okay, so it's 9 ribbons total. I'm going to use all of those, but I want the option. Yo, my bar stool that I've been sitting in for 3 years making these videos is getting so wobbly. Oh. Alright, I'm going to go back into YouTube filming for a second. Y'all will still be here. I'm just filming at the same time, doing both. Alright, my base is done, my sign is attached, and I have a bunch of ribbons. I'm just going to do a funky bow, and I'm just going to kind of speed through it because we've done it 100 times. But I'm going to start with, let me get these in order. I want to start with the green because that'll contrast nicely up against the purple. And then we will go into, I don't want these by each other, because those are both stripes. And I'm going to mix up, you know, I usually go widest down to least wide, but I'm just going to, let's just go crazy. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Yeah. So I'm probably going to start off at 7 and just work my way down a little bit. You've seen me make a funky bow 100 times, so that's just what it is, I'm going to try to keep things organized, but y'all know how I am when I start making bows and stuff starts going fly. Exactly. Alright, so all these are from Craft Outlet. When I ordered, I made sure to get 3 2.5 prints. This one, and this one. 3 solids, which is the green, the gold, the purple, and 3 1.5 inch prints. This is the polka dots, the hexagons, and I think this is called like a bricklay or something. I feel better about that. Okay, so I'm going to make this. I'll speed it up but keep it nice and slow so you guys can follow. And again, I'm just doing a funky bow, shorter tails on the top, longer tails on the bottom. I will meet you back when I am done. Yeah, what are we thinking? That's a pretty big sign, so I probably need to go, like, start off at 7, is that what I said? I'm done with my YouTube spiel, by the way. This is at the part in the video where I will be speeding up, so I can talk to you guys again. I was so glad this green came in and it looked the way it did because... What the hell was that? Okay. I think that was a notification on my phone. I'm so tired of making bows on YouTube. Like, I feel like every time I sit down and film a video, and like I'm sitting there doing it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing the same thing over and over again. And like, I get that if you haven't seen any of the videos before, like it's good to include it. But if you have seen the videos before, whenever I watch somebody making a wreath, I almost always fast forward through the bow making because I'm just like, I've seen you do this before. Okay, that's annoying. I don't know what it is. I feel like I wrapped a lot of presents, but like looking under my tree, I'm like, I don't have as many presents this year. And I think it's just because I'm like, I don't feel like I'm not feeling it, you know? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, you guys. Seriously? Freaking joins. Alright, so I went from 7 to 6.5. I'm gonna run out of rum. Now, I turned my phone, when I was trying to fix the sound earlier, I turned my phone off to silent, so I think that's somebody texting me, but my phone is never on. Like, my phone's always on Do Not Disturb because there's no reason anybody needs to be texting me. So that sounds like somebody texting me. Which, it could be my mom because I told her I was not going live. And she might just be texting me to tell me something. Because she's at work. Or it could be, I don't think, Michelle's watching. Michelle takes her kids every year, or she takes one of the kids every year to watch the Nutcracker. And I'm like, how many times do you have to see that? But apparently once a year. So it's either Michelle, my mom, or maybe my sister, because my sister went and got a gigantic tattoo today. And I haven't heard anything from her. I saw the tattoo because my mom sent it to me, but... Oh my god! Now something else is making noise. I'm just going to turn this off so it does not bother me. Okay. Hopefully it's not an emergency. Hey, Miss Shonda. Are you texting me? Somebody's texting me. Oh crap. Uh-oh, it's about to be glitter cleanup season over there. Thank you. Because I'm working, Shonda. We just all can't live a life of luxury like Jen. I got a dog to put through college. Also, I finally got the camera straight. I'm not touching it until I'm done. What do y'all think Jen's at tonight? Thanks. It's Saturday, so she's probably at Red Lobster. Well, she's somewhere with them kids. Yeah, like I'm he's sleeping. He's like he's got to rest. He got to go to church tomorrow. He's leading the service tomorrow. I got my if you don't follow me on Instagram, I got my ancestry.com or whatever. She at the Red Lobster, you know, she over there getting her Cheddar Bay biscuits. I got my ancestry.com thing today. I like obviously my last name's Genevieve, like that's like as French as you can get. Like I think the most French name after that would be like if my last name was Antoinette or something. Or Beauregard. You know, something like that. So I'm like, okay, well I know it's gonna say like, you know, 90% French. I would read it to y'all, but it's on my phone. I am apparently 30, it was like 34% English in Northern Europe. And I was like, okay. But an astonishing like 23% Scottish. So I'm just like, oh, well, that's new. Don't know how I feel about that. Feel like my whole life has been a lie. Feel like I need to change my last name. But it was like 33% English, Northern Europe, like 23% Scottish, and then French was like 12%, and then it was, no, French was 13%, and then 12% was Northern Italian, and I was like, what? I said, who, how, when, where, and why? And then it shows you like how your people ended up in America. And like all my people were here by like the 1750s, which I found super interesting. Yeah, I still got to get 3 more ribbons into this thing. And they all came from Europe to Nova Scotia, and then from Nova Scotia to like North Carolina and South Carolina, and then into New Orleans, and like in the South, like New Orleans, Mississippi, a little bit in Texas, a little bit in Georgia. Really, business? And then, like, in 1925, a bunch of people moved from New Orleans to Burbank, California. And I was like, what? So I don't know how accurate all that is, but it was definitely interesting. It also says that I don't have the gene that makes my pee smell when I eat asparagus, which I don't know why I need to know that. I kind of knew that already. And that I should not have an aversion to cilantro, which I do. I hate cilantro. And it also said that I should have dark hair, which I do, and that I might pass red hair onto my children. Like, it's got interesting stuff in it. I was just like, you have to pay extra to look at the family trees. I found a first cousin I didn't know I had. I'm just glad I didn't find any, like, siblings I didn't know about, because who knows what my dad, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay with my relatives when I move to LA to be a famous YouTuber. I got people there now. Oh, I'll put these purples right next to each other. Oh well. I was watching the new episode of Just Like That last night. And, you know, they're all like 55. Like, that's what they keep saying. Like, they're all 55 now. And Carrie says something like they're going out to see somebody's comedy routine. And she's like, okay, well, I'm going to swing by and pick you up at 8 o'clock. And I was like, 8 o'clock? I said, Carrie. Y'all, I'm 55 years old. I am 38 and I have never been out past 8 o'clock since I was like 20. Why y'all leaving to go somewhere at 8 o'clock? Look at these cute little loops in the middle. What am I doing? Hey, and if you wanted to know if you can put 9 ribbons in a bow, yeah, why not? Okay. Oh, Bettina, I was not here for that. No. No. I was not okay with, like, not that I was not okay with it. I was just like, I don't want this storyline. I also don't know why we had to see a 12-minute scene of the comic set. Like, I get that Charlotte needed it to deal with her kid, and Miranda needed it to whatever. But I was just like, I don't like this. Like, I know Cynthia Nixon's a lesbian in real life. Like, good, great for her. But it seems like everything that I have seen her in since, it's been like, where she's playing a gay character, and I don't know. I was like, I don't care about this. Like, I don't care about this. I want to know more about her being a drunk. Like, I don't care about the podcast. I don't care about Charlotte's friend. I don't care about Miranda going to school. But it is nice to see that they are representing other people. I'm like, you know, we had this whole thing with Miranda and Steve not working out in the first movie, and alright, I am squeezing the hell out of this, y'all, because Like, I absolutely don't care that there is a, you know, a lesbian character or a lesbian storyline. It's just like, they already did that with Miranda in, like, season 2. Oh my god, this bow is, I also find that suspicious. Years? Like, I realize once you get older, like, people are not newlyweds anymore, but... Isn't the whole reason he cheated on her in the first movie was because they weren't having their maritals, you know? But, like, the more I complain about it, the more, like, I dig into it. I'm like, I sound like one of those people who's obsessed with, like, Harry Potter. And they're like, well, in the book, or in the first movie, this happened. So I don't want to, you know, I just want to be glad that they're back. And, you know, we are getting something. Because I guess I did feel kind of cheated by the second movie. And this is third episode in a row they've mentioned Samantha. But you know what? I trust them. I'm going to watch either way, so... Yeah, like, is she going to move out of the big apartment and go back to her apartment? Because I would support that. Like, I like that for her. But also, what person in their right mind for 20 years holds onto an apartment they're only using to work in New York City? Really? I knew she was going to end up there when she started walking, and she you know, she said she didn't want to be in the house anymore. I was like, yeah, I know where this is going. Yeah, I did read about that. I wonder if that's why he was like, hey, I don't really want to do this, like, because he knew something might come out. You know, because if you're laying low, you know, like, if you've done something like that and you're laying low, like, nobody's, you know, it's less likely that you're going to get called out for something you've done. God, men are so sleazy. Oh crap, y'all. At some point my camera stopped recording. Well, I'll deal with that when I edit the YouTube video. Well, one was before and one was... Weren't they like 10 or 11 years apart? Yeah. Like, can you imagine if they hadn't, like, if they had kept Big on as a character and then this came out? And they'd be like, okay, well, we need to get rid of him. How do we do it? And they're like, okay, let's just kill him on Peloton. Okay, y'all, this is a bow. I mean, if you ever want to see a bow on a wreath, this is a bow. Good God. What have I done? I mean, it's like not even... What just fell behind that table? Oh, ribbon. Awesome. Alright, I gotta clean up all this ribbon right quick. Okay. The other thing I am worried about when it comes to, and just like that, which I'm still calling it Sex and the City. Every time I talk about it, I'm like, Sex and the City reboot. Is that Stanford, Willie Garson died after they wrapped the first season. So, does that mean they're going to start off next season with killing off Stanford? Which he's not as likable as he used to be. I think that's just the dumbest in the history of the show. That is the dumbest relationship. I was like, okay, but why? You know, they keep bringing back like Mitzi in the first episode, and then Susan Sharon in the second episode, and then Natasha in this week's episode. I want them to bring back Scooter. Remember Scooter from like season 1 and 2? He just completely disappeared. I also want to see Aiden come back for at least a scene. And I really want to see Mikhail Baryshnikov come back. Alright, I did lose a thing of ribbon underneath the table, but I did not have the dexterity to deal with that right now. Poor Scooter. I don't want the Russian to come back as like a character. I just want them to like run into each other. I wonder if, you know what, I'm not dealing with these scissors again because I found my good ones after, I was filming a video yesterday, I could not find my new scissors, and I was like, I lost these damn scissors already. I should not be cutting glitter ribbon with them, but that's what we're going to do. I'd like to see Aiden come back and maybe be a romantic interest, like maybe he's gotten divorced, and he's single and she's single again, but I don't think anything like that would happen this season because they're going to need her to be single for a while. I feel like this ribbon is going to give me problems, but maybe not. Thanks, Deborah. It's a lot of bow. And it's still kind of smushed. I need to fluff it out some more. I still haven't filmed my last video of the year yet. It's supposed to go up on Thursday, and I haven't sat down to film it because I'm just like, I know what I want to say, I know what I want to do. I'm just like, do I want to say these things? Do I want to do these things? Do I want to commit to this? I mean, I liked Aiden better than Big. But I mean, like, see, Aiden's got, what, 3 kids? Is that what was established in the last movie? So, if they got together, I could see Carrie, like, having to deal with his kids who are now probably teenagers. That would be interesting. just want Samantha. Come back. Yeah, I think I went too hard on this bow. Like, it is... That's 19 tails I'm turning right now. And I know I missed one. Oh Lord, I'm going to be fluffing this bow for the next 3 weeks. Alright y'all, I'm going to have to go back to YouTube Adam for a moment. I put all that ribbon up and I feel like I need something down here. But, I'm about to glue a whole bunch of crap into this that might make all the difference in the world. She'll hang tight, I'm not going anywhere, I'm just addressing the other camera momentarily. Just lay down. Come on, over there. Let me get something to drink first, though. We're about to take this wreath to the next level of gaudiness. Oh good, some idiot is shooting off fireworks. Perfect. Dog always loves that. Alright, this bow is massive. I'm not sure that I made a good choice here, but you know what? It's done. It's gonna need to be continuously pooped. Like, I think that's what you're getting yourself into when you add 9 ribbons to a bow. So this is where we're at. Obviously, I'm missing here. I'm missing here, but last year we did not have a Mardi Gras, so we had a lot of Mardi Gras stuff left over at Walmart. They have these again this year. They were $3.88. I did not pay that much for them because y'all know I don't like paying for things. But these are some truly, truly huge picks. So let's put 3 of them in one wreath. And as with everything Mardi Gras, they are grotesquely glittery. Okay, so I am thinking one coming this way, one coming this way, and one coming down here. I'm going to try to fluff these up a little bit before I might kind of dismantle these some. Everything's individually wired. I just want to be able to, I want this to come down. This is going to be this way. It's going to be this way. And we do not need these stems this long. I'm just going to kind of bend this to go with the curve of the wreath. So I want this like here. Sure. Oh, my glue is nice and hot. I love that. Alright, I'm just gonna get in here and kind of squeeze the glue around the mesh. And once that sets, I'm gonna bend, because this is sticking out too far this way, I'm gonna bend that part of the pick down. And I think these are all the same. Yeah, no. Oh no, they are, okay. So this one's gonna come this way. I'm gonna start off by curving it a little. Y'all. Throat. I want this one to come out from like here. These are kind of big, so I probably will go in and anchor them in with a pipe cleaner or a piece of wire or something. I want it to come down a little bit more this way. And then this last one is going to go like here, trail down to there. I mean, I'm going to remove this wreath when I'm done, and y'all are just going to be like, oh my god, the glitter. this way. We're going to come that way. I don't know how I feel about these stars. They look kind of cheap. I'm going to go ahead and trim this tail and this tail because that sign was too expensive for me to not have it completely shown. Okay, and that's a Mardi Gras wreath. I think I need to, this is missing a lot of glitter on it just because, you know, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. This needs to, well, I guess it doesn't need to come in, it's just, I'm worried about this sticking out when I put it in a box, but I'll be able to put it in the box and then kind of curl this stuff around. I need to work on these a little bit. And I think this one is supposed to be curled like that, so I'm just going to try to do that. And try to open these up. So there we go. I wish these were wired, but they're not. Let's kind of spread those out. Alright, so that is the first Mardi Gras wreath of the season. Hopefully I'm able to restrain myself a little bit more on the next ones, but I'm gonna have to do a major cleanup here. Let me flip it and shake it. Okay, hopefully that got all the tails out. It fluffed the bow up a little more. I still need to come through here and rearrange things, but I'm not going to make y'all sit through that. I'm going to throw up some pictures. And if you like this and would like to buy it, it is available on Etsy along with all my other wreaths. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. You can join us on Patreon for $5 a month or $20 a month if you want to join the sign club where you get a free sign every month. Venmo is listed if you want to buy me a coffee or a daiquiri because it's Mardi Gras season, even though I don't drink. And Amazon if you want to buy me a present because my birthday's coming up. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Ugh, okay. Thanks, Karen. Y'all. I mean, we popped off on this bow. And like, I like that this says welcome, but I also kind of wish it didn't. Alright, that was something I was like, I need to change that, but once I'm done with the wreath. I don't know what it was though. I think it's like right here. I need to hold it up and look at it. Okay, it's very heavy. Look at this glitter. I'm gonna yank this belt. I know y'all can't see this because I'm like literally holding it up in the air. Oh, business! God, chill out. If you trip me and I fall and I die, that's it. Because Mama's already said she don't want you if anything happens to me. I'm gonna yank this down a little bit because I don't want to actually move it. Maybe turn it a little bit. Yeah, I like that. I definitely want one of those loops to cover where that pick was showing. Okay, so that covers, the tails cover this edge. And you can see the sign. And the picks are, well, the picks are a whole thing, aren't they? But they feel, yeah, they're in there pretty good. At least that one is. This one is, so is this one. Oh my god, there's glitter everywhere. Let me see. I would probably charge, that's a lot of ribbon. I wish I had my craft outlet. My craft outlet invoice. Is that right here? Okay, so one roll of mesh. The purple, green, and gold was $6. Alright, so I don't know where the other half of my invoice is, but is it blurry? It's probably crap all over my camera lens. Okay, so that's 6. I think the other one was like 5, so that's, what did you say, 6? 12, 13, 14 for the frame, 6 for the sign is 21. These would be, oh, I got these at 21 plus 9 is 21 plus 9, anybody 30. And then, is that a $10 bow? A lot of ribbon. So 120 plus 25 for shipping, which it really should be it should really be 30 for shipping because shipping is crazy. I don't know if it's going to be crazy when I sell this and ship it, but lately shipping has been crazy. So like 140 to 150 shipped. I think. I need to see how much the herbal mesh is. And I think I need to, can I turn this around? Oh, that's worse. Okay. about we just like push this one back and pull that one up so you can't see that it's missing glitter right there. Oh, good God. It's blurry on my TV too, Nancy. It's probably just because it's blown up so big and I don't have the best streaming setup. I never see what they look like on my phone or my computer because I'm probably going to have to go back and edit the beginning of this one just because it was so, with the audio not working for everybody and then me trying to move the camera 15 times. So I'll probably go and edit that part out. Oh, okay, nobody fall over, everybody chill. Thanks, Deborah. I still have like, I was trying to get all my Valentine's Day stuff done before Christmas, and I probably will because I still have, I think I have 3 left to do. And one of them just got a lot simpler because I was like, you know what? The world does not want me to make this leopard print sign for this wreath, so I'm not doing it. Because I made a sign, the tissue paper, the leopard printed tissue paper did not go on right. Then I put the vinyl on, and the transfer tape started pulling up the polyacrylic that I put over the tissue paper, and I was just like, oh my God. So who knows where that's at? I think I threw it somewhere outside. Thanks, Nancy. Ow. Don't you love when you've got so much glitter everywhere you need to like mop afterwards? Oh, here's the Valentine's Day wreath I made yesterday with the awareness ribbon method of am I not zoomed out all the way? Is that what's going on? Whoa. So the red's the ruffles. I'm about to, Patty. And then this is the awareness ribbon with 21-inch like window pane mesh. And I don't know if this is going to show up on camera, but this heart, I bought some shimmery vinyl from, see how it's kind of reflective? I bought some shimmery vinyl from, who has the paper studio? Hobby Lobby. And I could never get it to pick up on the transfer tape, so I used it as a big sticker over a Dollar Tree heart. So it said like love on it or something. So I took that off, flipped it over, and Now I have a super, it's really pretty in real life, like the camera's not picking it up, but it's like very foily. Well, I guess the camera's kind of picking it up. It must be windy out because I hear my wind chimes like going crazy outside. Okay. I mean, that vacuum is small but mighty, but still, there's a lot of glitter left behind. Where's my spray cleaner at? You know what, I might bust out some festive Mrs. Myers for this. What do you think, business? Ooh, that's steep. Deborah said I think Deborah ordered hers from Walmart on Thursday and it got to her house today. Which, that's like phenomenal shipping, especially at this time of the year. And it's only $20. And like, I know I kind of just use it in here, but I don't know what it is about me when I cook. I get stuff all over the stove. Like, I don't even think it's when I'm cooking. I think it's when I'm like preparing stuff, like just crumbs and stuff. Did you use it, Deborah, already? Just like crumbs and stuff, they get all over my stove, and then, you know, you gotta like go with the thing and like push them all in a section and sweep them up the sides and everything. So I started vacuuming my stove, and it is, I mean, it works really good for that too. And I think it'd be good like in a car, not to like vacuum out the whole. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I gotta go get my car washed. I gotta find somebody to wash my car. What was I saying? Oh, like to vacuum up crumbs. Like if you have kids and stuff, like you could keep it in the car. You could charge it in the car because it's a USB charger. You know, instead of dragging out a full vacuum. You know, this seam right here, you see this? It is killing me. My mom says every time she watches me on live, all I do is play with the seam. But I'm waiting for it to like fill in with stuff. Okay. That's a little bit better. I still need to Swiffer the floor. Can y'all see my Crocs? Yeah. Alright, so if anybody has any questions about anything, I was taking some questions earlier. If anybody, wreath making questions, Etsy questions, shipping questions, Sex and the City questions, Harry Potter questions, I am just going to be over here straightening up my little cart because I'm going to put together my other little cart to go down here because I am tired of when I am doing something, there's not enough room on the table for my wreath base and the mesh. So I need the mesh to be somewhere close, but there's nowhere for it to go. So I have another little cart like this one that I'm going to be putting together at some point. Ah. I need to go get some of the, you know those, I think Dollar Tree sells them, those plastic shoe boxes. Look, all of these spilled inside of here. Now I gotta pick every one up. Oh my god, why are there so many of them? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, Nancy, that's so nice. Thank you. I do try. Like, and it's hard. Like, if any of y'all have a wreath business, like, you know that there are wreaths that you can make that are going to sell like that. You stick a farmhouse sign on something, you stick a gnome on something, it's going to sell very quickly. If you do one of the Deco Mesh wreaths that just got the ribbon tails everywhere, it's going to sell quickly because that's what people want. And I get that. I don't like doing that. Like, I did that for so long, and I'm just like, okay, I want to do my own thing now. So if I can branch out from that, I have a better time making it. And then people are like, hey, there's something interesting here that not everybody else is doing. And yeah, I know it's very similar to what everybody else is doing, but at the same time, it's not. Hey, Kat. Mom sent me a picture of the tattoo. It's insane. What is she trying to text me about? Is that what she was doing? What's wrong? Y'all, hold on. Are we back? Okay, we're back and we're sideways. Sorry guys. This thing is so hard to get my phone into. Okay. We are definitely not going to be straight, and I am not going to stress myself out over it. Unless we are magically straight, and then I'll just be like completely shocked. Alright, everybody take a Dramamine. We're gonna get through this. Okay, we're not that bad. Catherine, she's texted me about there's a snuggle puppy at Walmart. Business! Give me that. Why are you tearing up your bed? See, I told y'all somebody was texting me like crazy. My mom told me, me and my sister were by my mom's yesterday. We went shopping for my mom and my other sister. And my mom was like, I didn't want to say anything, but I really want a snuggle puppy for Christmas. And I was like, why didn't you want to say anything? She's like, well, it's not really for me. It's for Lily. And I was like, what exactly is a snuggle puppy? She's like, oh, you know, it simulates a heartbeat. You can put like a heat pack in it, and it calms the dogs down. And I'm like, okay, so what do you want me to do? She's like, well, I just didn't want to say anything to Catherine when she asked what I wanted. And I was like, well, even if it's something for Lily, it's something to give you like peace of mind. So I texted my sister. That's her right there. And I said, Mom wants this. And she ordered it. And then my mom's texting me, and she's sending me a picture of the snuggle puppy. She's like, there's one at Walmart, and it's $10 cheaper than it is online. And I was like, okay, don't buy that. I mean, what am I supposed to say? Like, she should know by now that if she says she wants something, one of us is going to get it. And also, yes, we are fine buying things for your dogs because that's so much easier than buying anything for you. I was like, Mom, I am working. I will text you later. Don't buy that. Has anybody else ever heard of a snuggle puppy, or was it just me? That was just like, what the hell is that? She's like, I don't know if you can order it and get it on time. I was like, Mom, there's Amazon. I was like, you can order anything and get it at any time. Business, will you calm down and quit limping? I'm not falling for it. She set the rules, but she don't want to keep them. Did she text you and tell you to come on here and find me and tell me that she was texting you? Texting me? I need to have my iPad out here, but I don't know if she can message me on my iPad because she doesn't have an iPhone. Deborah, you just explained my entire living room. And my kitchen. And my office. Really. Should I save these purple, green, and gold beads? Probably. Look, now I got a little thing. I keep showing it to the other camera, which is still on for some reason. Why is the other camera still on? Alright, what am I doing? I'm still trying to straighten this stuff up. Whether you're a mother, whether you're a lover, you stay alive, stay alive. Everybody's taking I am gonna put this in something. I don't know what. I've had it for like 3 years now, and I have not been able to put it in anything. Also, I feel like this Dollar Tree ribbon could go somewhere. This is my Valentine's accoutrement box. Yo, she asked me if I was going live, and then I was like, no, because I wasn't feeling good. And I was like, well, I can either not feel good in bed, watching Guardians of the Galaxy, trying to get through that so I can get back to the good Marvel movies. And I was like, let me just get up and go finish working on my Mardi Gras wreath. And whatever else I was going to do. Okay, so that can go there. I need a top for that box. You know, I talked about this in a video. I don't know which one it was I was filming. It might have been something for Patreon. Me and my sister went to this antique shop. We went to an antique shop first, which was not really an antique shop. It just had like a bunch of old stuff mixed in with all new bougie stuff. It was very expensive. And then we go to this other place called the Deep South, or the Hidden South. Oh my god. Yo, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw the pictures. Crazy. Patty, that's what Jen did. She bought a Cricut and something else for herself from her husband. Why is this Cricut mat in here? And why is it filthy? Probably because it's just stuck in a giant box of ribbon. Like, I usually listen to what people want to, like, if somebody's like, oh, hey, you know, I really want this. Like, I'll get it, but I also like going out and looking for whatever, you know? Okay, calm down, Ribbon. I feel like I am in this Valentine's bin every day. See, personally, I'm always in the position where there's never anything that I want. Like, there's stuff that I need. And I know that's not fun to buy for people, but it's like, hey, you can buy me this thing that I need for work, or you can buy me some stuff that I'm like, don't really have any use for, but I'd prefer that you buy me something I need for work so I have it and then I don't have to spend my money on it. So everybody's happy, right? Is that thunder? I know, I'm like, I was, earlier I was like, I just want to get in bed and just like, do nothing. But all my Mardi Gras stuff came and I was like, I really want to make a rain. And now I feel better and I can eat some more dip that made me sick. I was like, why do I have this sheer ribbon? But it was in a grab bag. It's actually kind of nice, huh? I know very little about sublimation printers. I know there's a Sawgrass one that everybody uses, but it seems like a lot of people use the Sawgrass one, which is the one that's made for sublimation printing. But a lot more people seem to have the Epson. I don't. You'd have to look up which one it is. I think there's a couple of them where they don't come with ink. Like, you have to buy the ink separately, so you can refill it. But instead of filling it with printer ink, you fill it with the sublimation ink. Which I'm hoping to get into that eventually. It's just, I want my 3D printer right now more than I want a sublimation printer. I listened to a podcast with a guy who lives in, around there, upstate New York, and he's like, it's just, it's always so cold and wet and dark, and I'm like, oh, okay. It sounds wonderful to me, but I know that's not everybody's thing. I don't really know the difference. I know one of the Epsons because somebody asked on TikTok, and I was like reading through the comments because I do want one eventually, just to make signs. Really, like, I'm not gonna make T-shirts or anything. One of the Epsons can print like up to 11 by 13, which is probably the one I would have to get because my signs are 10 by 10, and you can't. I mean, I guess I could. I don't know. Like, when I look at the signs, like, you can tell the ones that are printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper because they don't cover the entire sign, And like if I'm going to do a sublimated sign, I want to be able to cover the entire thing. Like I don't want it to just be a white background with something in the middle, you know? I don't know how big the Sawgrass prints. And I think the Sawgrass comes with like its own software maybe. Like I've seen people that are just, you know, they're like, oh, you know, I got the Sawgrass, you know, I made this in Sawgrass, and what is this hanging down right here? I think that's my clamp. Oh, I made this in Sawgrass, and I'm like, that looks like something a child made. Like the image is just, it's like very clip art stuff, which that's not my style. You know, like I'm not gonna ever sell a wreath that has a snowman sign on it. Like, that's just how it is. But like if that's like your aesthetic, then I guess going with the Sawgrass. If you wanted the software, but like if I did it, I would want to like draw my own stuff. Like draw it in Procreate, and then bring it into Photoshop, do what I need to do, and then print it and then sublimate it. Which that just seems like a whole lot of work. But if it means I don't have to weed anything anymore, if I could get away from vinyl. But then you also have to buy sublimation blanks. And I know the blanks, like a 10-inch round blank would not be as cheap as my my wood rounds are. But I think you can put something on them. I don't know. It's a whole thing. But I do think it would be cool. I mean, can you imagine like Christmas time? Like making mugs for everybody or pillows. Yeah. You can't do it with an iron because you can't have it moving around because the sublimation, when it heats, it turns into a gas. Yeah, you can't like switch back and forth between the inks. It turns into a gas, so you can't have like an iron moving over it because the gas needs to go from the paper into the sublimated material without shifting, or it does like a ghosting thing. Business, where are you? Are you just hanging out in the other room without me? That's cool. Kind of a dick move, but whatever. The dog's like, I need to go hang out in the other room because you are moving around too much and talking with your hands. Oh, you also have a rustic Valentine's wreath. I have a leopard Valentine's wreath left to do. Let me go get my planner. Maybe that'll help me figure out what the hell I'm doing with my life. Okay. Big heart, that's the pink one. Kissing Booth, I finished Black and Red. I have to do Rustic Valentine's Day with the 14 sign, the Leopard Valentine's Day. Oh crap, that's still... I think the 27th is going to be my last Valentine's Day wreath, and then I'll start the 31st with Mardi Gras. Do I have anything for February yet? I do not. So see, I still have to film Thursday's video and then the year in review, which I do every year for December. Okay, so that's 1, 2. I can put the Mardi Gras wreath in here because I just finished that. If I can find a friction pencil. Right, what do we want to call this? Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras 21 inch. Okay. Alright, so I'm doing a rustic Valentine's Day wreath. I'm doing a leopard print Valentine's Day wreath. And I just need one more Valentine's thing. Should I do a swag? I have another base that I made, but I literally have no ribbons to go with it. Somebody help me out here. Throw out an idea. Maybe I look through my phone for inspiration. Yeah, I feel like I have to kind of do a swag for every holiday, right? I mean, like... Wow. But I also have this base that I did on a live, and I never did anything with it because I never did get any pink ribbon. Okay, why is there... Ugh. Oh, crap. I shredded that mesh. Like, I guess I could add red to this, huh? So maybe... Do y'all think this goes together? That is super close because it's on top of 2 boxes, but... I don't know. Haha, Deborah, that's funny. Maybe I'll save this for like Easter. I could turn this as an Easter wreath, right? Like a pink Easter wreath. I think that's what I'm gonna do because I have no idea what to do with that. And I've been staring at the wreath base for like ever. Okay, so we are doing a swag on the 27th. So the leopard print wreath is cut out for the most part, I think. I go with the leopard. Maybe. And then I could use the other one for... Oh, what am I slipping on? Does anybody else get overwhelmed when trying to figure stuff out? Oh yeah, my back just cracked like 15 times. It felt awesome. Holy crap, where did this come from? Look at this. I could have been using that all month. These can go in here. I don't know if that's it. I'm looking for a sign. I know I showed it at some point. It says it's kind of like it's like a clock, and then where it's not a clock. It's like a calendar, and then where the 14 is, there's a heart. I can't help but think business has something to do with my missing sign. got the ribbon from underneath the thing, but now my head is like swimming. Oh, I'll figure it out. Is Buffalo Check, do we feel like Buffalo Check is Valentine's Day? Like, we could use Buffalo Check for Valentine's Day, right? I think so. Ow. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna call it a night. All I'm doing is giving myself a headache looking for something. Where the hell is that song at? Fabric. Cool. Alright, thanks for hanging out, guys. I will see you on Tuesday, probably. I'm going to try to, like, not do anything tomorrow besides clean up and try to finish these Valentine's wreaths before Christmas, so I can just, like, not worry about the next week at all. Like, the week after Christmas, I don't want to do anything besides, like, clean up and do stuff like that. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, you guys have a great night. And I'll see you on Tuesday for our regularly scheduled live. Bye.